So students on stage, help me welcome our motivational speaker. He's a BET nominated, he's a Africa nominated, Kenya Botswana Switzerland nominated, our one and only Professor bomtapeli.
Thank you, Mr. Principal. Thank you, Mr. Principal. As you have heard, I'm the BET nominated, Grammy Award nominated, motivational speaker of the world. You know, I was a student very many years ago. So thank you, Mr. Principal, for the opportunity of me being here to motivate these students, because I know you just entered Form 1, but you have no time. You actually have no time. You're in Form 1, yes, but you have no time. Calculate, okay, you're in Form 1. In the year, you have 3 holidays. Those are 3 months, 30 days each month. 90 days are off. So remove 90 days from the year. Each and every day, every week, you have a weekend. So remove those weekends. Every day, you have only 1 day. Remove the nights. So when you remove the nights, you only remain with the days that we are counting. So you have less than, according to my calculation, you just joined Form 1, but you have less than 26 days to your KCSE. So students, my speech today will be as short as a miniskirt. Short enough to capture your attention, but long enough to cover the essentials. So stay with me. When I was a young boy, I actually studied in a school that was like 2 kilometers from my home. I remember it was very tough. I had to walk. Students, I had to walk. Every time it rained, our roads were filled with floods. I had to walk through the floods, ladies and gentlemen. I had to walk through floods to get to class. But personally, I was a joker at school. I remember in my high school, I used to score an E. The best I ever got was a D+. But when I got to Form 4 that damn 2 weeks to the exam, I started reading. And guess what I got? I finished the school as the first person in the school with an A of 97. Imagine 2 weeks of reading. You just started Form 1, you have 26 days to your KCSE. You should score an A of 99%. All of you, everyone here is capable. My parents did not have any school fees to take me to university. So I did not just stay at home and be lazy because we had no school fees. I started working. My first poultry farm is over 100 million worth. I started the poultry farm with a feather. A feather! If you don't believe in yourself, who will? I started a poultry farm with a feather. Years later, I started a hotel by sleeping. Then I bought my first mattress, my first bed. So I'm not here to discourage anyone. Today, I'm here to tell you can make it. The you in you is greater than the you are. The one thing to bring you success in life, you have to speak less and listen more. I myself, I speak very little.
6.5 hours later.
I remember there was a time, we were 3 of us, me and my 2 friends. We were coming from school where I saw a Range Rover passing by us. Then I asked one of my friends, why can't we drive the same cars? And the 2 of them, they were like, you know, there are people who are made for these things. But I say to myself in my brain that I'm gonna drive that car one day. Right now, I own over 10 Lamborghinis and 20 Range Rovers. My 2 friends who are talking like that, one owns a barber shop that barely brings even 1,000 a day. My other friend is in the market. He carries these gunias of warus. So I'm here to tell you, you can do it. I have told you that the you in you is greater than the you are. Let them not tell you what you are. I have a friend who I met in college. We started business ideas with him. He was a fan of shoes. He loved buying shoes. But one day in the college dorm, I asked him, instead of buying all these shoes, why don't you make shoes for people to buy from you? So one day he took one shoelace. And by that shoelace, I can now say he owns a multi-billion shoe company. So students, you can make it. You can! So with that, students, I'm done with my motivational speaking today. I hope I have motivated you enough. I know I'm looking at billionaires here, and if you want more knowledge, you can come and see me behind the classes. I'll be coming to each class to tell you about my billion-dollar companies. So it was a good time having you guys. And remember, the you in you is greater than the you are. Mr. Principal, just a minute. Sir, Principal, ulisemaje story ya fare? My day sina fare ya kurudi. I know you gave me the money for coming and going back, but sikukula breakfast asubuhi sana, nilipitia hapa hivi kwa town nikakula. Saa nataka sort fare ya kurudi.
Wewe hapana, nilikupea pesa.
Principal, listen.
Nilikupea pesa ujisort.
Unajua hii suti nimekomboa na sikumaliza kulipa.
Did I give you the money?
Ulinipea pesa lakini
did I give you the money?
Nimesota man.
Aya, wewe fuenda.
The you in you is greater than the you are. Nataka ni content.